The Little Mermaid Song. Deep beneath the waves, in a kingdom of glimmering coral and pearlescent sand, lived a little mermaid named Coral. She was the youngest of 6 sisters, and her voice was a melody all its own. While her sisters sang songs of the deep sea and its mysteries, Coral's songs were different. They were about the sun, the moon, and the sky, things she had only heard about from her grandmother's tales. She longed to see the world above the water. On her 15th birthday, she swam to the surface for the first time. The world above was even more beautiful than she had imagined. She saw a great ship sailing on the waves, and on its deck stood a handsome young prince named Reese. Suddenly, a fierce storm swept in. The waves grew into mountains, and the ship was tossed about like a toy. Coral watched in horror as the prince was thrown into the churning water. Without a second thought, she used her strong tail to swim to him. She brought him safely to shore and laid him on the sand. From a distance, she watched as a young woman from a nearby village found him and helped him. Coral's heart ached with a deep, new sadness. She knew she could not stay. Back in her father's kingdom, Coral was quiet and withdrawn. Her father, King Lear, noticed her sorrow. "What troubles you, my child?" he asked, his voice a deep rumble like the ocean itself. She told him of the prince and her longing for the world above. King Lear listened patiently. He was worried for his daughter, but he also understood her yearning. "Perhaps there is another way," he said, and led her to the darkest part of the ocean, where the mysterious sea witch Siren lived. The sea witch Siren did not offer a terrible deal. Instead, she listened to Coral's story and smiled a wise, knowing smile.
True happiness does not come from changing who you are, but from embracing your own unique song.
She gave Coral a beautiful, iridescent shell. Coral held the shell and understood. Her voice, her song, was her true gift. She didn't need to change her tail for legs or leave her home. She could bring the beauty of the land to her own world through her music. She began to sing a new song, a melody that wove the sounds of the sea with the whispers of the wind and the warmth of the sun. The kingdom was filled with a new kind of magic, and on the shore, the prince, now recovered, heard a beautiful strange song carried on the breeze and felt a pull towards the sea. They were connected, not by a transformation, but by the power of a song.